There's an online company called Novelty Foods who make pineapple jam from home. Now, this pineapple jam is doing very well, and the owners want to expand their business. And they want to expand their business through online marketing. Online marketing is a method where you get your product to very many people using things like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, even a website. So they're having interviews to find a candidate that will help them do this online marketing. So let's watch these interviews and see which candidate presented themselves in the best way, and at the end of the day, who do you think got the job?
Thank you for coming. Please tell us who you are and tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Valerie Liban. I studied marketing in college. I specialize in digital marketing. Digital marketing is marketing using things like WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. I find that it's easier to use it since you can use your phone and you reach more people.
Hi, I'm called Onesmus. Nafanyaga digital marketing.
Yeah, more. Tell us more.
Nilifanya digital marketing nikiwa shule when I was in the school, the college, in college.
So you have watched the interviews. Which introduction do you think is the best? Was it Onesmus or was it Valerie? What do you think? Who do you prefer? This is my take. Valerie did a very good job because she was very clear. She told us her name, she told us what she studied in college, she told us what her profession is about. This gave us a very good picture of who Valerie is and what Valerie is capable of. Now, Onesmus also gave us his name and told us what he does. However, he had to be prompted by the interviewer. The interviewer had to keep on asking him questions for more answers to understand who he is. I feel that it left the interviewer hanging. He was not entirely satisfied with Onesmus's response, whereas I believe that he was much more satisfied with Valerie's. So let's continue watching the interview and see how they proceed.
So tell us then what you know about us here at Novelty Foods.
So when I got this call to come for the interview, I first researched your company. I went online and I looked at your website as well as your Facebook page. And I know you specialize in cakes as well as jams. And I know you were established in 2018. So being a marketer, I saw your efforts online, specifically on Facebook. And I think that we can go to WhatsApp and Instagram as well and reach more people there.
So I know about Novelty Foods from the advert ya TV. I saw advert ya TV on jam, and I remember it was after advert of bread, and I saw I needed to apply to the job because I qualify.
Yeah, but what do you know about us?
I know about the food that you sell. It was about the jam, and that's why I applied.
Yeah, like about us, about this company. What do you know about this company?
Okay, I know about the company. You sell foods like jam. You sell products like those, and you really good. You're doing really good job out there in the market. Yes.
You've just watched a portion of the interview where the interviewer wanted to find out how much the candidates knew about the company. So once again, who do you think gave the best answer? Was it Onesmus or was it Valerie? Let's start with Onesmus. Now, Onesmus, when asked what he knows about the company, did not even answer the question directly. He gave a different response. He talked about how he saw the ad on TV. Now, the interviewer had to ask him several times, once again, what he knows about the company. So he gave a very vague, not clear response. He said something about how they sell jam, and when you saw that he had nothing else to add, he just ended the response by saying, the company is doing very well. Now, Valerie, on the other hand, had done her research on the company. She had gone through their website, she had gone through their Facebook page, she knew when the company was established, 2018. She had a very particular interest in the products. She mentioned the cakes, the jams. She even went further to describe how she thinks they can go ahead and market those products online. So I think it's clear to say that Valerie continues to do a really good job. Now, let's watch the next portion of the interview, and we'll be back to analyze it.
So what makes you feel you're the best fit for this job?
So when I first saw your advert and saw that you're looking for a digital marketer, I thought I would be best fit for this job. I studied digital marketing, and I have worked with several companies with a product similar to yours. I'm especially interested in the cakes and the jam, and I know that with the right photos and the right videos and using WhatsApp and Facebook, we will be able to reach many people. And if we respond to them, we are going to be able to make more sales and grow the company.
I can market, Neza market. I know I can market. Yes.
Yeah, but so why should we give you the job and not to somebody else?
Because I have ever done digital marketing when I was in college, and I remember I remember I had a Facebook page and a WhatsApp page, and I could put people on the group and I could tell them about product and I could sell it. Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I want to know then, tell me then, how exactly you will go about selling this product.
So what I'll do, kwanza, I'll start by asking if you have any of the pages, the WhatsApp. So for like WhatsApp, I can become an admin and I put people in the group, and I tell them this jam is sweet, and then I know people like jam, so najua watapenda. And with that, we can start with the WhatsApp, and then with Facebook, I can put a photo of the jam. I'll take a photo with my phone and I can put it on Facebook. And najua there are also people out there who have the product na wanaweza ona na wanajua ni tamu, and we can start there. We can see, yes, but I know I'll do it.
So let's talk about Valerie. She seems to be making a case as to why she's the best fit for this particular job. She talks about her digital marketing background because she studied for it. She's reminding the interviewer. She also says that she has experience in this particular field. She goes further to give specific examples as to how she would market the product online. For instance, taking photos, videos, posting them on Facebook. Now, from a communication standpoint, it is clear that the interviewer seems to be satisfied with Valerie's answers. Why? He doesn't interrupt her as much as he's interrupting Onesimus. Because with Onesimus, he keeps prompting him to give more specific examples as to how he would do this digital marketing. He's not being clear enough. So, judging the two of them, I even feel more confident just listening to Valerie and the responses that she's giving. Now, let's watch the final portion of this interview and see how the candidates perform.
So, unaweza rudia swali tafadhali?
Yeah, I want you to tell us the steps you will use to actually do this digital marketing. I want to know day to day utakuwa ukifanya nini. How exactly will you do digital marketing?
So with the digital marketing, the one that I started in college, the one that I did in college, I remember we were told you can sell on WhatsApp you can do on Facebook, and you can sell on Facebook, and then once you sell on Facebook, you can pay for Facebook to help kuweka hiyo post yenye unatuma iingie kwa account ya mtu, ndo ione, ndo watu waione. So unaona vile watu wanaonaga hiyo.
Are you able to give me an example of any kind of digital marketing that you've ever done before?
I sold shoes. I remember I sold shoes. Nilifanya digital marketing ya viatu. Hii viatu inaitwa Makaveli, walikuwa naita Makaveli at time. So it was really good because it was in fashion. Now I had a friend I knew alikuwa nauza. So nilifanya na yeye digital marketing. Ile nilimwekea Facebook page. Alafu then he put the shoe there, and then I helped him show how to, you know, how to create the Facebook post and then share it with people so that you can do the digital marketing.
And how many shoes then did you sell?
I don't know. Itabidi niangalie. I'd have to check.
So if I'm being honest, Onesimus at this point is just not convincing me as to why he should get the job. Because his answers are not clear. He has no particular order as to how he would go about the work that he's talking about. He keeps on talking about different applications, and I just cannot seem to follow his responses. And you can also hear from the interviewer how he's struggling to get a coherent, a clear response from Onesimus.
So since we already have a Facebook page, I'm going to go ahead and open an Instagram page and get a WhatsApp line with a phone that is specifically dedicated to the WhatsApp line. These are what we call marketing channels. They help us get our message out to people. Then I'm going to get a photographer who's going to take very good images and videos of these products, and we're going to use those images on WhatsApp, Instagram and Facebook. And then we are going to go out there and ask for review from our clients who've already tried out the product. Then we are going to get Facebook to run advertisements for us, because I feel like this gets our message out to more people. And we're going to get more customers from the Facebook ads. At the end of the month, we're going to do a marketing report that is going to show us whether our marketing efforts have been successful or not.
Now, Valerie, on the other hand, is doing a pretty good job. Why? She's able to outline the processes that she would take to market this pineapple jam. And when she's talking about these processes, she's going in a particular order. So you can flow with her story. She has a beginning, middle, and end. Over and above that, there's something interesting that she mentions in the end. She talks about a report to capture how her marketing activities have been. So it tells us that she's not just doing marketing activities for the sake of marketing activities, but she wants to see what they are resulting in. So I would say at the end of the day that Valerie did a better job in pleading her case or speaking to her case as to why she is the better digital marketer. But that's my opinion. What do you think? Hope you have learned something from watching both Onesimus and Valerie's interview, and also from my reactions. Now, I would like to summarize all this that we have been talking about by highlighting a few key points. Why? Because whenever you're giving a verbal presentation, whether it is at work and you have a report to give, or you are going for an interview, or you're just narrating some events to your boss, for instance, there are some key points that you need to keep in mind. The first one being preparation. It is so important for you to prepare your presentation, because you've seen for instance, from Onesimus, what happens when you don't prepare, right? Number 2, be clear. By being clear, I mean be clear on the choice of words that you use. Be clear on the tone that you will use. Will you use a happy tone, an angry tone, a serious tone? How about the volume? Are you going to be loud? Are you going to be a bit low? So that's some of the things, those are some of the things that you need to keep in mind. Number 3, flow. By flow, I mean what you're saying should have some sort of order. Number 1, number 2, number 3, that should flow naturally. It should make sense. Don't jump from here, there, and the other. Just have a nice flow. Number 4, use examples. Examples help to bring out your point better. It helps the listener understand you better. And finally, number 5, be concise, be brief. So by this I mean use as few words as possible to convey your point. Don't use so many words, because at the end of the day you might bore your listener, or the listener might lose track of what you're saying. So keep your words very brief. So that's verbal presentations. You have seen what happens when you make a good verbal presentation through Valerie, and you've seen what happens when you make a poor verbal presentation through Onesimus. Keep in mind those 5 points we talked about, and next time when you're making your verbal presentations, I have no doubt that it's going to be excellent.